Hey everybody, ScottyBoy99902 here again, and I'm back after a several-month hiatus while I was away at college. Now that I have some spare time on my hands, being that it is Thanksgiving break, I'm going to get back into doing some of my short little LPs that I've been working on. And we're going to pick up where we left off with my arcade LPs, and we're going to start it up with some PlayStation games. And we're going to start things off with Star Wars Masters of Teräs Käsi, a game that is notorious for being very terrible, but very fun. It's mostly well known for the overbalanced and very broken characters. The characters who have been issued lightsabers in the game, such as Luke and Darth Vader and whatnot, are much easier to handle than a lot of the other characters, and can overpower the characters who have guns and sticks quite easily. So, we're gonna play through the arcade mode as Luke Skywalker. I changed the difficulty as I have no clue how good or bad I'm going to do at this. We're gonna play as Jedi Luke, because he looks really cool. And I actually had to take some time to remember the controls, because I couldn't figure out how to pull out my lightsaber. And as you can imagine, that caused lots of problems. This game was also known for having a Tusken Raider named Hor. Take that for what you think it means. Okay. Basically, when you play this game, if you have a character with a lightsaber, really all you have to do is, run around and spam them. It doesn't involve much skill. You just, like if you look at what I'm doing here, I really am not doing much but button mashing. Being that I am playing on an emulator, and that I'm playing a PlayStation game, which kind of has ridiculous controls to begin with, I really don't know how well I'll be doing here. So we're gonna give it a couple tries, see how far I can get. I'd like it if I could get Darth Vader, but that's probably not gonna happen. See if we can maybe get a couple combos in. Like this uppercut thing that he does seems to do a decent amount of damage. And can I beat the Tusken Raider? Maybe? Okay. Yikes. Oh my Luke Skywalker. And if I'm doing this right, this should turn out on YouTube in HD, which would be nice, because since I stopped recording, I actually got a new... I have a laptop now, but my parents bought a new computer monitor that's in widescreen format, so I'm playing this full screen right now, so when I submit it, I should be able to submit it as an HD video, as it's in the right format. Ah, Dr. Pepper is delicious. Okay. Princess Leia. And she's dressed like a bounty hunter. Now it's weird, because she uses like a dual-bladed lightsaber staff thingy in this. Which is kind of annoying, considering I never saw her use it in the movies, or even in the expanded universe for that matter. As they do have a couple expanded universe characters in this game. One of the unlockables, actually, was Mara Jade, which was the cause of much sensation among EU fanboys. And again, the way this lightsaber is treated in this game, it's almost more like a baseball bat. You just kind of whack people with it. You whack them with it, as Mr. Anderson from Beavis and Butthead would say. And if there is any lag or just glitches in the game, I apologize in advance. I'm surprised that it's been running this well, actually, thus far. And of course, the fact that I'm recording it isn't exactly helping either. Ah. Die, die, die! Oh no! Haha, I kicked you to the ground. What will you do now, sister? Rah! Lightsaber attack! So much spamming going on right now. It's weird how things will randomly speed up and then other times they'll just slow way down. Of course I win. I don't care about Womp-Rats. Or Womp-Rats. Yay, Boba Fett. He's a fun character. Hopefully I can beat him. Because he actually can... For a character with a gun, he's probably the best gun character because he has heightened jump capabilities due to his jetpack, and his blaster actually does do a decent amount of damage. But again, as I am being a spam whore right now with my lightsaber, it really doesn't matter what I do, or what he does for that matter. Rah! Rah! Okay, Boba Fett goes down. Of course I win. Oh my. Okay, pull the lightsaber out, and here we go, round 2.
You win. I'm ready.
Woo! I'm Luke Skywalker, and I'm on the ground, but now I'm not. I have a lightsaber. I'm going to kill you, and use it like a baseball bat. I honestly think that Jedi from the Old Republic would be very offended by this. He's not practicing the style of using a lightsaber whatsoever. Oh yeah, you can get ring outs in this game too, which can make life a little bit easier sometimes. I don't know how long this goes for either. This is actually one of the farthest... Sadly enough, this is one of the farthest attempts I've ever made in the game. As I said, I had played it a couple times beforehand, and now I'm getting destroyed by this... I can never remember what these things are called. Green pig thing from Episode 6, Jabba's Palace. I'm sure some Star Wars fanboy will flame me over Facebook about it. Rah!
You lose. 2. Fight.
He keeps blocking everything that I throw at him, which isn't exactly helping my efforts at all. And the fact that I'm not blocking, because I tend to not do that with fighters, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. It gives me more room for offense, but it basically kills any defense. So if I'm fighting an opponent who actually knows what the heck they're doing, I tend to lose. Rah! And that is that. I have lost. Yeah, just for the heck of it, we're gonna change characters once and see what it's like to play as a non-lightsaber character, to give you a fair comparison as to the varying difficulties. Okay, we're gonna play as the Fett Man now. Of course, I have to fight Chewbacca in my first match. That'll be fun. He's actually somewhat difficult, if I remember correctly. Okay, pull out my gun. Pull out my gun. Why is he not firing his gun? Fett, you're not firing your gun. I mean, your martial arts are cool, don't get me wrong, but you're not using your gun. Can he really not use his gun? Does he just, like, hit people with it? Is that literally the full extent of what I do? I hit people with my gun? I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, Boba Fett as a martial arts, you know, in a martial arts flick, superimpose him over Bruce Lee, that would actually be kind of cool, but for the purposes of this game, that is not what I want. Maybe this is what people were talking about when they said this game was ridiculously hard and stupid. Well, I managed to lose. Okay, enough of embarrassing myself. We're gonna call it quits for this one and move on to the next game. So, yeah, that's Star Wars Masters of Teräs Käsi. One other quick thing, too. I noticed that I was getting a lot of crap on my Flying Dragon video. And I apologize to anyone who I may or may not have offended with that video, but, I mean, you know, I'm playing it on an emulator. The controls are messed up. And honestly, if the game was as special as all of you claim to for it to have been, why have I never heard of it before? Just, you know, it's the internet, people. Chill out. Anyway, so yeah, that's Star Wars Masters of Terrasca Sky, and I'll be back soon with my next video.